Hey, young girl. We are back with a new episode this week. And I want to start by saying thank you to who all have been watching, listening, sharing, and commenting over on our platforms. You can view us over on Instagram or YouTube, and you can listen in to the podcast over on Spotify or Apple Music or wherever you can search for podcasts. Thank you. So, today I want to talk about how you should learn lessons and not take it as a loss. So in life, you're going to have situations where you may find that you didn't show up your best, or you may could have handled a certain situation a little bit better than you did, or you may have gotten rejected for something didn't work out in your favor. Things like that happen, right? So I want you to kind of try to train your mind to try to from, learn your lesson from whatever the situation was, and not, take it as a loss. There's something that you can kind of go back and evaluate the situation and, take some points from the situation. Maybe look at where it could have went left, or maybe you could have been a better listener, or maybe you projected something that you had going on onto the other person, or vice versa. And you can take and look at the situation and look at, maybe if I could have done this way, or handled the situation this way, then I may have gotten a better outcome, right? Because if you look at everything like it's a loss, you'll always feel like you're losing at something, or you lost out, or something wasn't meant for me. I'm always messing up. Give yourself some grace, and you know that as humans, we're constantly learning. Each year you try to be, or each week, each month, each day, you try to be a better version of yourself. You get up, you start with good intentions. You want to make the best out of your day. And sometimes things happen. You may have gotten short tempered with somebody. You may have forgotten to eat that day, and so you got real agitated, and you snapped on somebody, or because you overslept, or you binge watched a TV series all night, so you ended up being late for work, or you ended up getting fired because now you have this routine of being late all the time. So instead of you looking at it like, oh man, they just don't like me, and I'm one of the best workers there, and they're gonna regret it, and things like that, maybe you can take a step back and look at your part that you played in it. Maybe if you would have gotten to work on time, maybe if you wouldn't have overslept, or stayed up binge watching all night. So the lesson in that is, you need to have better time management. You need to go to sleep at night so you can get up in the morning and make sure you go to work. So learn the lesson from that, and take it into the new position, and don't look at it as a loss. Maybe you needed to learn something, and it took for you to lose your job for you to maybe wake up and learn your lesson is, don't think that nothing could happen to you. You're so good at what you do that you're irreplaceable. And you ended up with this entitlement, and you ended up losing the job because you took it for granted. There's a lesson to be learned in that. So, I invite you to kind of, self evaluate. Everything isn't always the other person's fault. Try to, if you could, forgive, communicate, and get back to a balanced place in your life, because a lot of energy and time and frustration and stress that you can put on your body can be, kind of alleviated, or you can prevent yourself from going through all of that if you start to think of things as not a loss. And, you may have been protected by that rejection. So, I'll learn a lesson from this, and this too shall pass, and I'm going to move on. and not look at it as a loss to me. You know how they say take them lemons and make lemonade? You know, be able to be adaptable, you know, so to whatever situation, you know, within yourself, you are a happy and peaceful or balanced person, or you are trying to get to that level or to that point in your life within yourself. So if you constantly, you know, talk down on yourself and not look at the good points that you have, and, you know, hey, I am good at this, good at that, good at this. These things over here I can work on. I can try to learn from these losses that I've took, and, you know, maybe do things differently to the next time so I'll have a better outcome, and, you know, not go into this victim mentality like everything is woe is me and everything is always happening to me, and not look at the part that you played in it, you know, because some kind of way, you know, you probably allowed something, or, you know, played a part in something. And if you didn't, I still, you know, would try to come back to myself and see what I can learn from this situation going forward, and how I can handle it better so I could have a better outcome the next time this presents itself to me. So try to look at, you know, lessons from situations, or and not losses. Learn your lessons and stop looking at everything like it's a loss. Okay. And I'll see y'all next week. Bye.